conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
DJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on it.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. They'll let Henry try to run for it. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
It's now 3rd.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
14. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. This one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions, because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. 2nd and 7. A give right up the middle to Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. The Lions call their first time out. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. To throw is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. He'll go play action with Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. It is 2nd and 6.
30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now, faking the give, he'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25. A huge play just before the half. A gain of 48.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. They'll return this from the 11. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Obama, what's that?
On play action, Goff. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. Unfortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Tiger.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. Pistol gives to Henry. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 33, here's second and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Second down, Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Rolling to the left. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 35 yards. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. A second down throw for Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Third and 7. Now Goff. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's a gain of 18 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
What's up?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
To the outside, that's St. Brown. For the pylon, he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's a turnover on downs.
Gibbs trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
From a little closer, here's second and goal.
180. What's that?
He'll go play action with Goff. He puts it up, and it's caught. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead.
Ravens 12.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hold on, ready?
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Now, here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Lions will have great field position right around midfield. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Catch is made by Wright. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ric Flair. Turbo.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the
Here's
5-yard
Goff.
line.
A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 2.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Throwing again from his own end zone. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
Jackson
line.
now to throw on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Jackson up top again. He's going to have a Ravens first down. What a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Baltimore, first down.
Again, it's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. 3rd down coming up. To the air one more time with Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. To throw is Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Shell. 180. We go. 76. 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
20. Super 66. Shell. Super.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
19.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate. Let's lead 19. Go, Reed. Go.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Yo, 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 yo.